Our final destination was the seaside at Ngapali. We took the morning flight from Bagan to Thandwe Airport, followed by a truck ride to our hotel. It was sunrise as we took breakfast in Bagan. As we ate, first one balloon and then another appeared, and by the time we'd finished breakfast, the sky was filled to the horizon. We were boarding our plane at 8:45, and an hour later we were at Thandwe. Transport? I loved the hotel transport. It was an ancient Dodge truck. Here's the hotel. The Loma Cherry Lodge is a beautiful boutique hotel on its own little sandy bay by Gyeiktaw village. We headed straight for the beach and spent the day unwinding. Here's the beach lounge. Our room is on the top right. The room was spacious and cool, with a balcony that looked seaward over the hotel gardens. Just after returning to our room in the afternoon, we heard music and drumming. Along the road, below our rear balcony, was a procession. This is part of the uniquely Myanmarese Shinbyu ceremony for the induction of novices. The drummers, women bearing flowers, the music truck, more women with gifts for the monastery. Finally, the young men on horseback dressed as princes, each shaded by a golden parasol. These are the prospective novices who will shortly give up worldly goods, have their heads shaved and don their monk's robes. At the end of the procession is the clown prince, dancing with his parasol. Next day we hired bicycles. We headed south to explore the main Ngapali beach and the Gyeiktaw fishing village. We returned north and on to the beach to the north of the golf course before returning to our hotel in Gyeiktaw village. Here we are at the main Ngapali beach. Our beach is beyond the headland. There are numerous alfresco fish restaurants on the beach. Hotels line the several kilometres of beach that stretches south to Gyeiktaw. 3 miles further along the road in Gyeiktaw village, we again head for the waterfront and find the local fishing fleet. All the activities on the beach. Locals, mainly women, sort and grade last night's catch and lay out small fish for sun drying. Chinese buffalo trucks carry away the catch. A temple overlooks the fleet. Plastic detritus, a common sight in Myanmar. We cycle down to the southernmost tip and discover that the shops we passed on the way are built in the water. The south-facing bay here is home for larger boats. We head back north, stopping at one of the beach restaurants for a drink and a meal before cycling on to the small beach beyond the golf course, and then cycle back to our hotel. There's also a small fishing fleet in the bay by our hotel. Just after 4 o'clock, the young fishermen come down from the village, climb aboard the smaller boats and are ferried out to the larger boats. Some bring supplies. Others prepare the nets. There's a bustle of activity. Engines fire up and boats begin heading out to sea. Here's the last pair. Within an hour, all the boats have disappeared out to the horizon for tonight's fishing. As dawn broke, the first of the boats returned. Some men carried in the haul for the night. Others tidied their boats ready for the next night and were then ferried to the shore. Soon an army of women appeared to put the small fish out for drying. Larger fish, like these king mackerel, were loaded up and transported away. Boats continued to arrive as we took breakfast. That afternoon we took a sightseeing and snorkelling trip in this boat. After threading through mooring lines, we were underway, heading to the island off Gyeiktaw and stopping here for some snorkelling before going round the island for refreshments at this restaurant. Opposite were Gyeiktaw fishing boats and the temple. We returned along Ngapali beach, our hotel, and the end of the trip. Most of our time was spent on the beach, but on our last full day we visited this school behind the hotel. It was the end of term concert. Parents gathered with eager anticipation, and the nervous children were getting final words of encouragement from their teachers. The show begins. Each girl has her turn. Time for the next act. Boys this time. Everyone in place, and off we go.
It's time for Africa.
Over the next hour, we treated to a series of acts. Much to the delight of the audience. Finally, the teachers line up for a photo shoot, and others make their own private photo records. It's our last night. We have our final aperitif in the sun lounge before dining at sunset by the beach. Tomorrow night we're back in Yangon.